Okay, so she's paid, Alexis works at the clothing store, and she's paid an hourly rate of $10.25 per hour. Plus, she earns commission. Does anyone know what commission is?
When you sell something.
Yeah, you get money for selling stuff. It's like an incentive. The company's trying to get you to sell more. That way they make more money. And they're going to give you, she gets 3.5% of whatever she's selling for the company. It's an incentive. They're trying to get you to sell more. She works at the store 12 hours a week. Okay, let's just look at this information first. How does she earn money? How is she making money at this store? Shh, everyone look here, please. Okay, so her earnings, I want everyone to copy this down on your paper. Her earnings, she gets paid by her hourly rate, so $10.25 per hour. Do we know the number of hours she works? Okay, but for now, let's leave that as, I'm going to make X equal the number of hours, okay? That way we can calculate for any amount of hours. So 10.25 times the number of hours plus she gets 3.5% of her sales. Do we know what her sales is? Do you know how much she sells in the week? Do you know how much money the company makes, how much money she's selling? No, so let's call that Y. Y is equal to the sales in dollars, okay? How would you calculate percentage of sales? How do you calculate percent of a number? You have to multiply, but you need to turn the percent into a decimal. This is where a lot of you went wrong. How do you turn a percent into a decimal, Glenn? Divide it by 100. So what is 3.5 divided by 100? 0.035, and we multiply that by the sales. In this case, I called that Y, so it's 0.035Y. Okay, does that make sense, this equation? Okay, let's continue reading. She works at the store for 12 hours. Where can I plug in this 12 into the equation? Good. And it says if her goal is to earn $150 a week, what do her sales need to be? Well, this is what's unknown. I don't know why. Where would I plug in 150? If her earnings are 150, if she earns 150, so we know her earnings. So I'm going to plug that in here. 150, that's her goal. So if that's her earning, what would her sales be? Okay? Her earnings depend on her sales, right? So if her earnings are 150 and she works, it's bothering me, and she works for 12 hours, we're going to multiply this by 12. We need to figure out her sales. So we need to figure out Y. So I want you to simplify this and isolate a variable. You should all know how to isolate a variable. $123. Good. Plus 0.035Y. And you all did this next step. You took 150 and you subtracted 123. $150 minus 123 is 27. 27 is equal to 0.035Y. How do I isolate Y? What do I have to do? Why do I want to isolate Y? Y, $771.43.